Good afternoon-ish, and welcome to Louisville once again. I hope you're enjoying your time at the ICC Annual Conference this year. This is the 2022 Awards Luncheon. Today we'll recognize professionals in the industry whose contributions and dedications and their work embodies the true spirit of the Code Council. Please turn your attention to the screen for a special video presentation of the 2022 award winners.
The International Code Council presents the 2022 award recipients. Please join us in congratulating these exceptional building safety professionals. The Bobby J. Fowler Award is the Code Council's most prestigious award. It's presented to a leader who demonstrates integrity, professionalism, and compassion in furthering the noble cause of the Code Council. This year's recipient is Mike Pfeiffer, International Code Council Vice President of Technical Services. The Chapter of the Year Award is the highest honor bestowed upon a Code Council chapter. It recognizes extraordinary performance in promoting the Code Council's goals and mission. Our 2022 Chapter of the Year is the Ohio Building Officials Association. The Chapter Merit Award recognizes a chapter that has distinguished itself through activities demonstrating the Code Council's goals and objectives. The Sacramento Valley Association of Building Officials is this year's Chapter Merit winner. The Code Council Community Service Award salutes outstanding commitment to promoting public health, safety, and welfare. This year's award goes to the Code Compliance Services Department for the City of Arlington, Texas. The Educator of the Year Award celebrates excellence in promoting the educational advancement of the building safety profession. Alan Ellis, Director of the EduCode Conference and Expo, is our 2022 Educator of the Year. The Excellence in Public Safety Award is given to a member of the building industry who demonstrates integrity, professionalism, and dedication to public service. This year's winner is Amrinder Singh, Building Code Enforcement Manager for the Municipality of Norristown, Pennsylvania. The Gerald H. Jones Code Official of the Year Award is presented to an individual whose contributions advance the code enforcement profession and mission of the Code Council. The 2022 winner is Sam Palmer, Deputy Executive Officer for the Nevada State Contractors Board. The Global Membership Award honors an extraordinary contribution that furthers the global interests of the Code Council and its members. Congratulations to His Excellency Dr. Saad Al-Kasabi, Governor of the Saudi Standards Metrology and Quality Organization. The Innovation in Code Administration Award recognizes fire and building organizations for innovations in code administration in their communities. This year's recipient is Jeff Simmons, Chief Building Official for the City of Pleasant Hill, California. The Meritorious Service Award recognizes someone who has selflessly contributed time and talent to the advancement of our regulations and standards. The 2022 recipient is David Bile, Senior Plans Examiner for the City of Lenexa, Kansas. The Leadership in Sustainability and Energy Efficiency Award recognizes outstanding contributions to advancing the principles of green and energy code enforcement. Kimberly Cheslak, Director of Codes for the New Buildings Institute, is this year's winner. The PMG Leadership Award is given to an individual or organization for exceptional service to the plumbing, mechanical, fuel gas, swimming pool, and spa industry. Congratulations to Dr. Esber Anderoglu, Associate Professor in the Department of Civil, Architectural, and Environmental Engineering at the University of Miami. Spotlighting the character and professionalism of code enforcers, the Raising the Profile Award acknowledges those who have made considerable effort to educate the public on the importance of building codes. Congratulations to Larry Nichols, Director of the Community Development Department and Building Official for the City of Las Cruces, New Mexico. The Robert W. Gain Fire Prevention Leadership Award is given to an individual whose professional abilities and leadership serve as an example to all fire prevention and fire protection professionals. This year's winner is Kara Gerzinski, Division Chief of Fire Prevention and Administration, Elizabeth, Colorado Fire and Rescue. The Trailblazer Award salutes an outstanding individual who mentors or helps blaze a trail for the next generation of building safety professionals. Our 2022 Trailblazer is Kelly Janis, Plans Examiner for Weber County, Utah. The Code Council congratulates and thanks all of our 2022 award recipients.
So please join me in a round of applause for all our award recipients. Okay, the plan is to begin lunch, and then after food is served, we'll begin the award presentations. Please enjoy your meal, and we look forward to a lovely afternoon. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Cindy Davis, President of the International Code Council Board of Directors. We hope you're having a great time this week at the annual business meeting. And today we honor 6 special building safety professionals who have distinguished themselves as building safety leaders. Director Steve McDaniel, Chair of the Awards and Honorary Members Committee, will present the awards. While Steve makes his way to the podium, I'd like to recognize the other members of the committee. Directors Alan Boswell, Ben Bredmore, and Ron Hampton. Thank you, committee, for your work.
Thank you, Madam President. It's good seeing everybody. I'll try to keep this brief, only 3 or 4 or 5 hours long. So, on behalf of the Awards and Honorary Members Committee, it is my pleasure to present today's awards. The Raising the Profile Award recognizes those who've engaged the public on the importance of building safety codes. It also spotlights the character and professionalism of those who enforce codes. This year's awardee, Larry Nichols, from the city of Las Cruces, New Mexico, who has been involved in the construction industry for over 30 years and has been a code official for 22 years. Throughout his career, Larry has identified ways to streamline workflows and continues to provide insight to help expedite plan review programs and oversee the building of safe and sustainable structures for present and future generations. Larry acted in response to New Mexico Governor's order to keep the building safety program functioning as essential services at the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic. Through Larry's creation of the interactive video inspection program and customized plan review program, the city was able to keep moving forward and continue to provide building permit processing services despite challenging circumstances and with limited staff. Along with being a dedicated and innovative building official, president of the Southern New Mexico Building Officials, member of the board of directors of ICC Region 11's chapter, and a decorated veteran during the Vietnam War, Larry also worked with the Peace Corps, building schools in Afghanistan, and even teaching Afghan boys and girls to play basketball. Larry sets the standard for what the Raising the Profile Award is all about. Let's give Larry the kind of thanks and congratulations he so richly deserves. Hold on to it if you would like to say a few words.
I and the city of Las Cruces and the state of New Mexico and my building safety team are honored and appreciative of this prestigious award. We will be good stewards of this presentation. I want to thank the award committee for the recognition, and in particular, thank you, Steve, for making the phone call a few months ago to allow me to hear that we were the recipient of this award. The International Code Council has a tremendous impact in our community by addressing the family of codes that we use and work with every day. I've been a building official and a code official for over 25 years, and I have found that there are many ways and alternate means and methods of improving programs and raising the profile. I want to thank each of you for attending today and the other recipients of awards. I hope you all enjoy your 2022 International Code Conference. Stay safe, stay strong, and raise the profile. Thank you.
Congratulations, Larry. And it's good to see, as folks from his administration, his family, it's always nice to see. The Excellence in Public Safety Award is presented to a member of the building industry who consistently demonstrates outstanding qualities. This includes integrity, professionalism, and dedication in their services to the profession. These personal standards represent the spirit of public service to the development of codes and standards in the interest of public safety. The award is given in honor of Ron Burton, John Fies, Wilbur H. Lind, and Alton Riddick. This year's recipient is Amrinder Singh. As the Norristown Building and Code Enforcement Manager, Amrinder has taken on monumental tasks with an unwavering amount of enthusiasm and positivity. A high achiever in all that he does, Amrinder holds 20 certifications with the Codes Council and is an ICC Master Code Professional, the highest level of certification and designation for code officials. He has mentored his whole team to achieve professional certifications as well. Amrinder has also revised contractor licensing requirements in Norristown to ensure that his community receives the most professional and safe contracting services available. Under his leadership, the Department of Buildings and Code Enforcement became one of the first accredited agencies in the state of Pennsylvania. In addition, he created the municipality's first ever building safety, property maintenance, and housing code, which includes a requirement for lead paint testing. Through his hard work and dedication to the community, Amrinder embodies what it means to act in the best interest of public safety. Please join me in congratulating the 2022 Excellence in Public Safety recipient, Amrinder Singh. Congratulations again, Amrinder. The ICC Meritorious Service Award is granted to an individual who has given unselfishly their time and talent towards furthering the development of the ICC codes and standards. This year's recipient goes to an unsung hero in the industry who has been known to fly under the radar. David Bile has a passion and enthusiasm for codes and standards. He loves sharing his passion with everybody by educating code geeks and homeowners, young and old alike. No matter where someone is on their journey of learning the code, David has always been willing to step in and offer guidance. When facing those who may question the necessity of building codes, he is there to lay out all the reasons why they are important. As president of his local ICC Metropolitan Kansas City chapter, David looked for ways to keep the chapter active through virtual meetings during the pandemic. Working with Code Council staff liaisons, he established monthly conference calls for the regional chapter. Since then, the chapter's members, board members, and officers have re-engaged through virtual roundtable discussions on code interpretations and through the exchange of ideas and available resources. These virtual discussions have led to the region starting its first virtual training opportunity, which engaged newcomers to the chapter. As an avid participant of the Code Council's annual conference and code development hearings, David is extensively knowledgeable about the current code changes. He always knows about the newest changes or additions to the codes when teaching and mentoring others. David also continues to share his knowledge by teaching permit technicians in his jurisdiction and educating local high school students about careers in building safety. David's integrity, dedication, and innovative thinking have undeniably helped promote the I-codes and building safety careers in his community. Please join me in a round of applause for the recipient of the 2022 ICC Meritorious Service Award, Mr. David Bile.
Sure, I'll say a few words. If my group out there, they know how I can be, right? I'll try to keep it short. I get a little wordy sometimes. This is a big crowd. I had to write it down here for that reason, so I have to follow my notes here. So thank you for this award. To say that I'm honored and humbled does not begin to express the gratitude I feel for receiving this award. Like many of you, I am passionate about the building codes. Does that make me a code geek? Maybe. But I also am proud of what I do and what we as collaboration of individuals from across the world to do to make buildings safer for our friends and families. At times I wonder if what I do is making an impact, as I'm sure all you have had that feeling before. Then I get that email, I get a phone call from someone thanking me for what seems to be a small, but to them was a need that was met. And that energizes me and provides me with a desire to perform the next task, promoting our profession. And I am reminded that many of you might feel the same after putting in extra hours because you have night meetings or a weekend volunteer project or stay late to talk to the homeowner who is upset because they don't understand what is required or why egress window is important in the basement bedroom for their child. So thank you. Thank you for being passionate about your job and allowing me to be part of this organization and have a career that energizes me. I appreciate the individuals who nominated me, the chapters I belong to, the selection committee, and anyone who has part in this award. And I thank the city of Lenexa, Kansas, for allowing me to use my passion for building codes to make an impact in my community. Thank you very much.
Clear, David, that you made an impact. Thank you again. The Community Service Award recognizes outstanding service that promotes public health, safety, and welfare. In many cases, achieving this requires the work of an innovative and dedicated team. This year's recipient is Code Compliance Services for the City of Arlington, Texas, under the leadership of Brian Daughtry, Code Compliance Services Director. Code Compliance has partnered with neighborhoods encompassing all Arlington City Council districts, creating bonds with a wide range of volunteer service organizations and faith-based groups to build a stronger community. Code Compliance initiated cleanup events through its Neighborhood Enhancement Program, removing 182,000 pounds of trash and debris. Launched in 2021, the department's tool sharing program allows city residents to choose from an online inventory of tools, including lawnmowers and pressure washers. This program has already made a huge impact on residents with the need for home improvement and property cleanup, and has led to approximately 106 potential code violations being corrected in 2022. Thanks to code compliance, community engagement and service delivery is growing, and Arlington's built neighborhoods are becoming a safer environment to live, learn, work, and play. Please join me in congratulating the 2022 Community Service Award recipient, Code Compliance Services of Arlington, Texas. Brian, please come up to accept the award on behalf of your team.
I just want to say a few things. Really, thanks to the International Code Council for the award, and it 100% goes to my staff. We have a fantastic group, and couldn't be done without them, so all of this award goes to my staff. Thank you, guys.
Again, congratulations. The Robert W. Gain Fire Prevention Leadership Award was first presented in 1982 by the Western Fire Chiefs Association and honors Chief Gain's memory and his place in history as the father of the Uniform Code. As a Code Council legacy organization staff member from the 1950s to the 1970s, Chief Gain was well known as a visionary and a respected leader among fire service professionals. He recognized and advocated for the improvements of fire codes and fire prevention in reducing the loss of life and property due to fire. In 1971, he championed the decade-long effort that created the Uniform Code, the Uniform Fire Code, a predecessor to the International Fire Code. It is therefore fitting that the Robert W. Gain Award serves as the highest honor for individuals who have demonstrated exceptional leadership and longstanding dedication in support of fire codes and fire prevention. This year's recipient is Division Chief Kara Grzinski. Chief Grzinski began her career in Maryland as a fire protection engineer. She has worked tirelessly to establish a fire-safe community from the ground up. She now serves as the Division Chief of Administration and Prevention for Elizabeth Fire Prevention District in Elizabeth, Colorado, where she has been a distinguished member since 2003. Chief Grzinski's contributions in collaboration between code officials and fire chiefs is changing Colorado for the better. She remains active on multiple code committees and educates other code officials on a state and national level, and provides plan review assistance to surrounding agencies. Chief Grzinski is passionate. She's a passionate advocate of education and selflessly shares her knowledge with her peers. She takes information she learned from her various state and local activities and passes it on to others who may not have the same opportunity. She has also lectured and presented courses over a decade to professionals across the state. This includes the Fire Marshals Association of Colorado and the Colorado chapter of the International Code Council Educational Institute. Overall, Chief Grzinski motivates her peers to continue their professional development and assists in that pursuit by sharing her knowledge. This is a true sign of an exceptional leadership in the world of fire codes and fire prevention. Please join me in congratulating Division Chief Kara Grzinski.
Thank you very much, everybody in ICC, for the award. Last night, Angie said, do you have your speech ready? I'm like, I was going to wing it. And she goes, no, you need to have a little bit of speech, something to say. So I have a little piece of paper. I don't know if I'm going to stick to it, but I'm extremely honored to be accepting the Robert W. Gaines Fire Prevention Leadership Award. This award is so important because my peers nominated me for it. I started in the private sector, and as soon as I moved to the public sector, the fire service has been my passion, and making sure that our firefighters and our community are safe in the buildings that we occupy. I am fortunate that this year's award is in Louisville. I'm able to have my mom and my sister here see me accept it. And I'd also like to thank my family for giving me the opportunity to go and support my career and holding down the fort while I'm gone. Elizabeth Fire Protection District and my chief, TJ Steck, has allowed me to cultivate my career, share me with other code committees and councils and educational events, and I appreciate what they've done for me. Last but not least, I'd like to thank the Inner Circle. They've been support for me throughout my career, and it's great to have friends within the industry that you can bounce ideas off of as you move forward. So thank you very much for the award.
Thank you again, Kara. The Gerald H. Jones Code Official of the Year Award is given to an individual whose contributions strive to advance the code enforcement profession and the mission of the Code Council. The award is presented in honor of the founders of the 3 model code organizations, Albert H. Baum, M.L. Clement, and Phil Roberts. This year's recipient, Sam Palmer, is widely known to the profession for his leadership, professionalism, mentorship, and dedication as a code professional. Sam serves as a member of the International Accreditation Service Board of Directors and chair of the ICC Major Jurisdictions Committee. Sam has helped IAS establish criteria for the accreditation of special inspection agencies. He has hosted international representatives for the Major Jurisdiction Committee at last year's annual business meeting. Sam has given multiple presentations at Code Council annual business meetings, educational programs, Learn Live events, and IAS functions. These are just a few examples of how Sam has played a pivotal role in furthering the Code Council's mission. Sam works with the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, and both the West and Northwest Technical Career High School Academies to advance their technical training program and mentor future and aspiring code professionals. Please join me in congratulating Sam Palmer, the 2022 Code Official of the Year.
Cindy, Steve, Dom, all of my friends and colleagues here with ICC, thank you very, very much for this award. It's very humbling to receive the award, especially from my peers. I'd like to acknowledge my wife, Heather, who's able to join me tonight. A lot of times she doesn't. We've got 3 girls at home and make up a wonderful family. But without that support, it would be tough. All of my friends at Clark County and with the Southern Nevada ICC chapter, thank you guys and ladies very, very much for all of your support and friendship through the years. I'd also like to recognize Raj Nathan and Chuck Romani from IAS and all the staff at IAS for all the great things they've helped me through the years. And I'd also like to thank my mentor, Mr. Ron Lind, two-time. Ron has been a great mentorship. If I may, if I can encourage each of you, challenge each of you, that if you don't have a mentor or a mentee, more importantly, find one. Find that mentee and help them graduate up through the ranks of the organizations. We need younger people to come up and join us. So find a mentee and encourage them. I would also encourage you to get your organizations accredited, and as well as continue to support your staff to get their certifications. That will elevate the building profession as a whole for here on out. So please, thank you very much, and I appreciate all the good words.
Congratulations again to all of the recipients. I'll turn it over now, Madam President.
Steve, a big thank you to you and the Awards and Honorary Members Committee for your service this year. I also want to congratulate all of our award winners. Let's give them, please, another round of applause. Before we end the luncheon, I have a few quick announcements. Educational programs will continue at 1:30. This afternoon, we also have a global building safety dialogue on learnings from tragic events, changes made to codes and standards in the wake of disaster. And finally, tonight's reception begins at 6 o'clock, and the Connections Gala begins at 7, right here in this same room. Thank you for joining us and supporting and recognizing your peers in the industry. We have a great afternoon, and we will see you tonight. Thank you.